Madam Secretary, we have another synthesis of two similar questions from Elizabeth Williams and Adam Kaufman about the future of the State Department and you in 2013. The State Department has been very fortunate to have an experienced, intelligent, productive, and passionate secretary these past few years. With the election season...
Can we put that first part of the question in writing so I can put it in front of me when it gets really, really hard?
We'll put it on your EER. With the election season fast approaching, can you offer any predictions for the State Department after the elections in November? Specifically, are you considering staying on or not? This is the synthesis. What could we do to persuade you to run for vice president? After your tenure here comes to an end, what will you do and what will become of us?
Oh, my goodness. Well, first of all, it's one of the most extraordinary, wonderful experiences being able to work with all of you, which I am always telling people everywhere how privileged I am. I think I have made it clear that I will certainly stay on until the president nominates someone and that transition can occur. But I think after 20 years, and it will be 20 years, of being on the high wire of American politics and all of the challenges that come with that, it would be probably a good idea to just find out how tired I am. Everyone always says that when they leave these jobs. But I have no reason to have any concerns about the future of this department and USAID, so long as we continue to do what we are doing to really make the case to a broad base of the American public about who we are, what we stand for, the work we do, why it's important. And I am looking, forward to this year. I don't want to think about what might come next because I don't want me or any of us to divert our attention. I think the best case we can make is to do the work we're doing every day at the highest possible standards and trying to achieve the best outcomes for our country. And then, the election is, going to, I'm sure suck up a lot of the attention from following areas that we think are so important, trying to resolve frozen conflicts, trying to, bring, food and health care and education to desperately poor people, trying to build up America's reputation and reality in so many places in the world. But the good news is, maybe we can even get more done if they're not paying attention. So just factor that in. And I think from my perspective, I will, just work as hard as I can to the last minute. I have the honor of being secretary and certainly do everything, no matter what I do, which I have no idea what it will be, to support all of you. And I am happy to work with Vice President Biden, who does an excellent job and is a huge advocate and supporter for this department and for USAID. So it's a little odd for me to be totally out of an election season, since as Secretary of State I cannot participate. But I didn't watch any of those debates. And